welcome to night 25 of 31 Wild Halloween Review Nights. Remember when we talked about Witches' Night Out and I categorized that as one of the lost and forgotten Halloween specials? Well, I'm not the only one who considers it that, because a lot of other people feel that Witches' Night Out is something that not many people acknowledge when it comes to Halloween. Well, I did say that that was not the only one in that lineup. There are a few other Halloween specials that not a lot of people recognize around this time of year, either because they don't know it's a real thing or they know about it but just forgot about it. And with that, that leads me into the original intro that I planned on starting this video with that I'm just remembering now. So just bear with me for a second as I prepare for that. You guys remember the Grinch? Like, you know how he has his own Christmas special, How the Grinch Stole Christmas? You like that special, right? I'm sure you've seen it every year. You've probably seen the Jim Carrey movie. I have no doubt that you've probably seen this. You ever feel like the Grinch can do more, though? Do you ever see the Grinch being in his own Halloween special? Do you know the Grinch has his own Halloween special? If you've answered no to that last question, well, you're in for an interesting discussion. Tonight, Halloween is Grinch Night. Released in 1977, Halloween is Grinch Night is a half-hour animated Halloween special, serving also as a prequel to How the Grinch Stole Christmas. A strange wind blows into Whoville, and all the Whos know what that means. It's Grinch Night, and the Grinch is getting ready to travel down his mountain to stir up some fun terrorizing all the Whos. But one little who is not Cindy Lou, but instead a young boy named Euchariah encounters the Grinch after he is blown away by the wind. After their encounter, Euchariah comes up with a plot to stall the Grinch until the wind dies down, so he doesn't release his terror onto Whoville, even if that means he has to experience the terror himself. I kind of figured at some point the Grinch would get his own Halloween special. I know the Grinch hasn't been used a lot. He's really only associated with this Christmas special. I know there's an animated film where he meets the Cat in the Hat. He also appeared alongside a bunch of other Dr. Seuss characters in that puppet show, The Wubulous World of Dr. Seuss. I never saw the show. I know about it. I've seen photos. I've seen videos on it. I know he was one of the characters on it. I just don't know what his role was, though. If you were to come up, though, and tell me that the Grinch has his own Halloween special, I don't think I would not believe you. I would be very interested to see how it would come out. And surprisingly, it came out somewhat how I expected it. The one thing I need to praise this special about is the artwork and the colors on Whoville. I'm so used to seeing Whoville as a very winter-like, colorful place, you know. We only see it when it snows with Christmas decorations up. It's really cool to see this land that we associate with Christmas so much designed to look very fall-like. There are fall colors everywhere. There's orange and red. There's dark green for the grass. Whoville has grass. Colors that give you that fall-like tone to the story, which I admire very much. The one thing that does bug me is it's never referred to as Halloween night. They never mention Halloween. I don't believe there are any jack-o'-lanterns or pumpkins in the story. I know there are all these creatures that we're exposed to for the first time in this special. They were never mentioned in the Christmas special, which I kind of have an idea why, because this came after the Christmas special. I don't even know if this specific special is based off a book. I'm pretty sure they just wanted to do a Grinch Halloween special. But they never established it was Halloween. Only when I read about this special does it say that it's Halloween in Whoville. Well, it doesn't look that way. Kids are not trick-or-treating or out having fun. They stay inside because of the Grinch, which maybe is the reason why they don't celebrate Halloween. Yeah, I think that's the thing that I really like about this special the most, is that it's showing us a different side of a world that we're so used to, and we're seeing it in a completely new way. Yeah, again, we only associate the Grinch with his Christmas special, so to see him in a state where he's feeling comfortable with himself, where he's ready to scare people, and in a very dark Halloween setting, there's something satisfying about that. What I find most interesting, but really not surprised at, is it's a prequel to the Christmas special. I'm not surprised because at the end he becomes friends with the Who characters. What I am surprised with is I think Max ran away from him at the end of this, which doesn't make sense at all. He's supposed to be with him in the Christmas special, unless the Grinch comes down to Whoville, just takes Max back. You know, that's always possible. The only other thing that I want to say about this film is the ending, or at least what's near the ending. What kind of weird nightmare trip did we just go through? If you've seen this special before, you'll have a good idea what I'm talking about. We do witness the terror that the Grinch was supposed to bring onto the Who's before the wind died down at the end. And Euchariah was the one to witness it all himself. The hell's going on in Dr. Seuss's head? I'm not surprised by most of the stuff that we saw. I mean, a lot of it does look like a typical thing we would see in a Dr. Seuss story. But, I mean, we would see something like this if he had a fever and was experiencing a fever dream. The things that really stick out to me aren't the ghost-like characters that we see, but more of just those leg creatures. They don't have eyes, they don't have mouths, they're just legs, and they're walking by themselves. There's this one character, it's a leg wheel. Should I even call them characters? I don't know. If you have not seen Halloween is Grinch Night, definitely check it out. Look it up online. I was able to find it on YouTube. It's a half hour. It is bizarre, and it's definitely crazy towards the end. I guess the thing I can compare it to is Dumbo with the scene with the pink elephants. Yeah, I mean, that's all I got on the Grinch. Thought it was a cute special. Definitely check it out. If you've seen Halloween is Grinch Night, though, let me know what you thought about it. Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? But that is the end of the Halloween is Grinch Night discussion, and that's also the end of the 25th night of this 31-night project. We're almost there. It's almost Halloween Day. Everybody made up your list and sent them off to the Great Pumpkin so your wish can be granted? Cool! We're kind of in the home stretch here. We only got 6 more days left of this project. Boy, do we still have some stuff that we got to talk about, including tomorrow, where we discuss a very odd but yet very nostalgic Halloween special. Again, one that I did not grow up with. I know, I'm a boring person. I had a childhood. I wasn't interested in a few things, alright? Back off. Come back tomorrow as we take a look at a very, very bizarre Halloween special a lot of you may recognize from your childhood. Thanks for watching The Wild Review. I'm The Wild Reviewer, and you just saw me review a thing.